I think I'm live. Honestly, I have no idea. I have no idea if there's any sound. Let's see here. Manage. Can't click on manage. You don't have access to this feature. You don't have access to this feature. Oh, channel level settings. Use default overlay. Provide countdown for the duration of the radio. Choose from your videos. Yeah, that's beyond me right now. Let's see, there's a chat. End stream. Now can you hear me? I have no idea if there's. Oh, I just saw. Okay, so it moves. So I know you can hear me. All right, so yeah, so if this is actually live, thanks for watching. This is the first time. I think it's the first time I've ever gone live on YouTube for any reason whatsoever. So I have no idea. So what I'm going to do is I am going to just. Somebody was watching. I wonder if it'll tell you who was watching. No idea. So let me just look at the news, and I can comment on the news for 15 minutes. Let's see here. I really need a second screen. No, I don't need a second screen. If I were to do this more often, then yeah, second screen would be great. Excuse me, sorry. I know that's gross. News. So this is, I have no idea what's going to populate. No Kings protest in March. Iran war live updates. I don't, like, I have my own personal opinions on no kings and Iran war and that, but honestly, like, they're personal opinions, right? Like, you kind of keep that stuff to yourself. I will say that I'm glad people can protest. I mean, I think it's good to have your voice heard. My pink mug for right now. Oh, if any of y'all bought the coffee maker from ChefMate, I got it from Costco. It was $49, and now they went and reduced it to $39. But I don't think I can I don't think I can get the difference refunded anymore. I don't know. Honestly, I haven't tried. Maybe if I tried. Oh, here's something. Costco sees shift in member behavior. So what does that mean? Costco sees shift in member behavior. Costco members don't always shop there on a regular basis. So I don't. Like, I literally use my membership to get gas. That's it. That may be changing as inflation strains budgets. Yeah, so like definitely paying a lot more at the pump, get a lot less groceries for your money. I mean, it's a thing. Costco is equipped to adapt its strategy to meet member needs. Um, it's kind of cool, like at when you get to the line to check out, that they can scan everything in your basket, and then they just scan your membership card, um, and then it all just comes up. So as long as you don't add anything, you're good. I don't know. I guess if you add something, do you just tell them and say like, "Hey, I added this"? Um, Let's see. Costco members are shopping more often. Wait. Didn't this live shop there on a regular basis? But they are shopping more often, according to this title. Costco is seeing a meaningful shift in how members come in to shop. Traffic or shopping frequency increased 3.1% worldwide. I mean, how much money is that? How much money is 3%? 3 billion more? Okay, so I need more coffee. And I have more. I'm going to get it from my chef mate. Oh, can you see me? I don't even know if you can see me. But this coffee maker, it actually does a really good job. So I've recognized that when it comes to coffee, like I honestly don't mind it being cold. I will say that I do prefer starting off my morning with a hot cup, but as the day goes on, and if it's a pretty big container of coffee, like I don't care that it gets that the coffee gets cold. It just has to taste good, right? Let's see what else this article says, and I'm going to go on to something else. This paragraph says a big reason Costco has long resisted benefits such as curbside pickup is that the company wants members to enter the store. Valid. Because you enter a Costco and it's just a wall of goodness, right? You got electronics normally on one side, and then you have the wall of goodness happening on the other side. The fact that shopping frequency has increased is therefore a very positive thing for the company. And good for them. Okay, another different article. 2026 Men's NCAA Division I Championship, Day 4 prelims. I've maybe watched a couple minutes of this year's March Madness. I've never been a huge viewer of March Madness, but when the last 4 teams come around, I will probably watch those 3 games. Is Texas still in it? Saturday's Elite 8. Okay, let's see who the Elite 8 is, because I have no idea. None whatsoever. Let's see. One game is, I'm scrolling too fast. Jason, stop. Let's see. Illinois is going to play Iowa today. And Arizona is playing Purdue. Come on. I'm scrolling a lot. I would show you this article, but honestly, I don't know what I'm allowed to do. That's Illinois, Iowa, Arizona, Purdue. Where are the rest? Okay, maybe I need a different article. Let me try this article here. Yeah, I don't know what I can. I don't know what I'm allowed to show, like what I can share. And this doesn't show me anything. I need a bracket. I need someone in the background putting stuff on my screen. I can say like, hey, show me that bracket. Who's up? Someone good that does that stuff? Is it Unbox Therapy? I don't know. There's channels out there that where there's the main person, the talking head, and then they have someone in the background just pulling stuff up for them, and it's really cool. Let me put. I just typed in bracket March Madness. That came up. NCAA bracket for March Madness. So who's left? Duke, UConn, Arizona, Purdue, Iowa. Oh no. Wait. Oh, there's only 4 teams left. I am so confused. So there's only 4 teams left. So the last 2 games are today. So I take that back. I'm probably not watching the 2 games. I'm probably just watching the championship game on Monday. So no. So the April the 4th is the Final Four. That's when that starts. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, here are the other teams: Iowa, Illinois, Michigan, Tennessee. All right. I don't know anything about college basketball right now. Zero. I only saw that Texas was playing. I don't think Texas A&M was playing. I was slightly like bummed about Texas A&M not being in the bracket. I don't think they were. I don't see their name in the field of 64, because that's what you call it, the field of 64. Prairie View A&M was in it, of all teams. Oh no, they were. They won their first game. Texas A&M won the first game against St. Mary's 63-50, and then they had to play Houston and got stomped. All right. So yeah, say they were good enough to be a part of everything when it started, and then just got obliterated apparently. And then Houston lost. So that's it. No Texas teams. Oh wow, Prairie View had to come in. Prairie View won their first game. Huh. Hold on. Texas was in the first four. Oh, but they played North Carolina State. Have there always been 2, 4, 6, 8 teams to start? Or is that new? I thought it was only 4 teams to start. What do I know? What do I know? Oh my goodness, I still have people watching? How's that possible? Okay, so let me... All right, let's go on to something else, some other news. Something not sports related or Costco related. That's sports related. And what I was looking at was something about Colorado State. So, former Colorado State receiver signee joins Oregon State. Let's see here. The worst airport in America. Honestly, I don't know what airport. Let's see what it talks about. But to me, the worst airport I've ever been in, the Vegas airport. I don't like it. It's not nice. And for Vegas being what it is, you would think it would just be a really nice airport. Now, of course, I'm saying this on March 28th, 2026. And up until the last time I was at the Vegas airport, which was, well, not a year ago, maybe 6 months ago, 7 months ago. It's just not a nice airport. It's not a nice airport at all. But let's see what it says. See, the article starts airports. Not sure if you've heard RMS. Yeah, something about TSA. I'm glad I'm not in that mess. Certain airports are more hated than others. I guess one of them is Reagan Airport near DC, because it has the most delays of any major airport. 1 in 3 of its flights was late in 2025. All right, but by late, no, I'm not looking at the whole article. I just took off my glasses. What are we talking about? 1 minute, 5 minutes? And I'll be honest, like, I never expect an airplane to be on time. I never expect a flight to leave on time. I mean, that's just how I view it. And maybe my expectations when traveling, I've kind of learned to just have very little expectations. Now, I will say, I do have the TSA pre-check, which is nice. And let's see, where have I flown to? Well, used it at Vegas. That's nice. It's been used in Orlando. That was nice. So yeah, it does the job. But I've noticed like the last few times I've flown, like security went pretty smooth. It was really smooth. Let's see, software update for this phone. Okay, I don't know what that's doing. All right, let's go on to something else. So Reagan International, I guess it's called. Lots of delays. whatever that really means. Here's a title to an article: Stuck in a long TSA line? Here are some strategies if you need to rebook your flight. I don't know. Walk up to the desk and ask to rebook. Sounds pretty straightforward. Um, Finance. Why millions of seniors have suddenly lost healthcare coverage. Oh, that suck. Man, I can't. I'm 53, and I know at some point, like, oh no, I guess I should be concerned about it now. I should have been concerned about all this when I was in my 20s, but was I? Nope. There's lots of things I should have been concerned about in my 20s when it came to finances, and I wasn't. I will say that I have a friend in Texas that I worked with for a period of time, and much younger than me, so much more responsible with his money, so much more responsible. And yeah, like, I don't know, his parents raised him right, so he's done a lot of good with his life. So proud of that guy. Um, what's driving a surge in mortgage rates amid the Iran war? I don't know, like, 'cause that kind of stuff I have. Honestly, I don't keep up very well with what's going on in the world. Honestly, also what's going on in the United States. I wake up, go to my regular job. I do delivering on the side part time, and that's my life. My life is about working. And no, and then I do enjoy time. My girlfriend and I, we spend lots of time together. Um, that's a whole other story. But I make a concerted effort to make sure that I spend time with her, not working. Okay, so what's driving a surge in mortgage rates amid the Iran war? Uh, U.S. Treasury yields have surged amid war with Iran, threatening a spike in borrowing costs as a rise in gasoline prices already strains many household budgets. Threatening a strike in borrowing costs. Threatening a spike in borrowing cost. High bond yields make borrowing more expensive for average Americans since 10-year Treasury rates influence the rates offered for a variety of loans, including mortgages and credit cards. So I have a really good friend named Ricky, and he's a real estate agent, seller, or I don't, something of that nature. And right now I live in an apartment, but I've been talking to him about buying a house. And he made a good point that when um, there are when interest rates are high and less people are borrowing, um, that the opportunity to buy home is it's a lot easier, because one, people that need to sell and want to sell, they um, they have to they need to make concessions because there's like really like the inventory for those wanting to buy. uh, the inventory for those wanting to buy increases because we have a choice. We don't have to take this house if you're not going to do XYZ. We can go somewhere else. And the seller is up against the mortgage rates. Did that make sense? Honestly, I don't think it makes sense. I don't think I made sense. Does this microphone even work? Um, let's see. So yeah, so this is Tiger Woods. Holy moly. Uh, he's in trouble. He got a DUI, and he went to. I think he got arrested. He got in a wreck. You know, I've had to turn my life around and be a better human. And obviously, he's going through something, and I hope he can do the same. gotta be rough. Rough. Because I mean, I don't think people inherently want to do things that like affect themselves and everyone else around them negatively. I don't think, I think inherently a person is not wired that way. I think that we just, I will say, I think you can start making bad choices and all of a sudden those bad choices just become your life. And until something happens that flips you, like you don't realize you're making bad choices all the time until it gets pointed out. I've been down that road. Iran war live updates. Houthi forces enter Iran conflict with missile attacks on Israel military sites. All right, that's enough about Iran. I don't want to talk about that. Apple rolls out tvOS 26.4 for Apple TV 4K, bringing 3 significant enhancements, but 2 popular apps leave. So if I remember here right, the 2 apps leaving is the Movies app. Oh, what's the other one? I just heard about this. Anyways, one of those, they're all getting combined into the TV app, which makes sense. I really would like to have an Apple TV, but I'm good with what I have now. I have a Hisense TV that I got from Walmart for a really good price. I think it was $214 for a 58-inch, which when I bought it, like honestly, that was the best deal at the time. And if that comes around, it probably still is the best deal. But they have a 55-inch for $198 at Walmart, which is a good deal. So if you're in the market for a TV and a budget TV, that's honestly the way to go. And you don't need anything external because you can have all the apps, all the TV viewing apps on it. Oh, and did you know that there's an app on Roku called Live TV, which I had no idea about? And it's got all kinds of stuff. You can watch Cops. Remember the show Cops? You can watch that 24/7. I had no idea. My girlfriend told me about it. I just saw the last Aladdin movie with Will Smith. That was good. I mean, it really matched like the original Aladdin animated Disney one. And it was good. I mean, I'm not like into like all the singing and stuff on movies, but it wasn't bad. It literally took us 5 days to watch it because I have a bad habit of starting a movie later in the evening and I'll watch it for like 20 minutes and I just start yawning. Not because I'm tired of the movie, just because I'm tired. So it'll take a few times, maybe 3, 4, 5 viewings to finish a movie. What's another movie I watched? Oh, Wrecking Crew on Amazon. Good. That's a good movie. That's fun to watch. Lots of cussing, so it's not really meant for kids, but lots of good action and stuff. So that was good. What's another one? One more. Think of another movie you've seen lately. Watched the last Jurassic Park, the last one that came out. That's okay. I mean, my expectation to watch a movie is that it's just entertaining. You know, it's just too bad that there aren't that many movies out that are just really good movies. Like Forrest Gump, great movie. I love that movie. Yeah, Tom Hanks movies are pretty legit. Yeah, what's it? Entertainment. Let me look at the entertainment since we're talking about movies. Entertainment news. When I think of entertainment, I don't think of like celebrity, like Kylie Jenner, which this one ad is about, or this one article. Joseph Duggar. I think I'm familiar with that story, but not sure. Here, I'll just click on this entertainment. Peter Alexander leaving role as chief White House correspondent. That's entertainment. That sounds more political. Isn't there like James Tolkien, Back to the Future actor, dies at 94. He was 94, but this picture they have of him. Oh, he was also in Top Gun. Okay. He was 90. He's 94? Wow. We just keep getting older. What is up with that? Who's this lady? Oh, she's a horoscope person. Bill Mayer says President Trump tried to block his Kennedy Center honor. Okay. New The Lost Boys musical opens up at the Palace Theater. Where's the Palace Theater? Like, I'm just supposed to know in this title, like, at the Palace Theater, like, oh, hold on, there's more to it. I guess if I look at it, Broadway. So it's on Broadway. Broadway is a cool street to walk down if you've never done it. Is that the same street my favorite taco place is on? I call it my favorite taco place, but I can't even remember the name of it. So good. Hold on. I'll type in. It's not Los Tacos. Tacos number 1, New York. That came up by itself. Oh, yeah. Los Tacos. I was right. Los Tacos number 1. So good. Okay. So, ever get a chance to be in New York? Look up Los Tacos number 1. And the one I went to was, I think, this says Madison Square Park. No, coming soon. It wasn't the Grand Central location. No, Penn Station. Times Square. I went to the Times Square location when I went. So good. Oh my gosh, so good. If I could fly there today just to go eat tacos and come home, I would do it. I would totally do it. It's good. Like, it is really good. I highly recommend it. Highly recommend it. Los Tacos number 1. So remember that. Let me close some of these windows. It's getting a little out of control here. Oh, I am still live. Oh, no one's watching. A software update is required to connect to Jason's iPhone. So I'm actually, the webcam for this is actually on coming from my phone. So as long as no one calls, it won't interrupt it. But and I have this other little phone, and I might try to use that. But I like how that's a little bit blurred in the background, which is good. How do you like the right pink pot? I think that's a bamboo. Not entirely sure, to be honest. So there's the share button. Let me go back to Los Tacos number 1, and I'll show you their website, because I think I can share my screen. Los Tacos number 1. Los Tacos number 1. And then let's see if I can share that screen. Wow, have I really been talking for 27 minutes? I guess I'll end it here pretty soon. And then I can share screen. Open system settings. Google Chrome would like to record this computer screen and audio. No, I can X that. Oh, Los Tacos number 1. There. here it is. Los Tacos number 1. And then, so I think you can see that I'm highlighting this. So I'm going to hit locations. And then the one I went to, I'm scrolling on the left-hand side, Times Square. I'm going to hit view on map. You can see that. And then there it is. That's the one I went to. Yeah. I thought it was near Broadway. Shows what I know. But yeah, that's the one I went to. I wonder if I can find it. Here, I'll type in map. Google Map. Google Map. I don't think it'll show anything. Ooh, gross. No, you don't need to know all that stuff. Of course, you could pause and look if you wanted, but I don't think it'll show that stuff. But yeah, here it is. So, yeah, Times Square location, top notch. And oh, it has a little. So does it show when I can see why you would have 2 screens. So does it show if I do that? No. Okay, so it just shows that. Oh, that's cool. All right, so I'm going to stop sharing. There's an X. Hit the X. All right. See on the couch behind me on that armrest? That's a speaker for surround sound. I didn't know what else to do with it, so that's where it went. 32 minutes. Okay, guys, I think I'm going to end it here. I love y'all, and I hope anyone who watches this, I hope y'all have a great day. Hopefully it wasn't too long of a 30 minutes, but that's what I have for now. So see you later. Bye.